Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint Luna Nozawa's Lisa Yamada days are winding down on the daytime soap opera. All signs are pointing to Luna succumbing to her injuries on the operating table. But is she really dead? Rumor has it someone could fake Luna's death and get her out of the hospital, and you will never guess who. Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers down below. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, got to work on the operating room and began racing to save her niece Luna when she arrived at the emergency room. Lai has never had much use for her niece, but when Luna Nozawa's life is on the line, the doctor seems to have a change of heart. It was clear that Dr. John Finnegan's, Tanner Novlan, mom is going to do whatever it takes to save his daughter. After all, Luna is Lai's granddaughter too. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint that Lai will begin to see that Luna didn't stand a chance with Poppy Nozawa, Romy Parks, as her mother, and in a shocking twist, she will make it her mission to protect her granddaughter. A few years ago, Finn was in a similar situation after getting shot. Finn's mom did the unthinkable and kidnapped her son from the hospital and doctored him up at a secret location, nursed him back to health. According to the bold and beautiful rumor mill, Luna's Aunt Lei could decide she wants to protect her from going to prison and remove her from the hospital when no one is looking. In order for Lei to throw the cops off her trail, she is going to have to fake Luna Nozawa's death and then sneak her out of the hospital when nobody is looking. Maybe Luna's other grandma, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, could help. She knows a thing or two about faking your own death. Are you surprised by Lee Finnegan's change of heart? Should Luna Nozawa get an OTDR chance? Will Lai risk her career to save her Finn's daughter? In a twisted turn that even Sheila Carter would envy, the bold and the beautiful dives headfirst into pure psychological warfare when Dr. Lee Finnegan hatches an unthinkable plan, faking Luna Nozawa's death to rid her son of the unhinged girl once and for all. Yes, Luna is alive, but not free. And as the truth threatens to explode, the walls may soon close in on Lai, whose thirst for control may prove more dangerous than Sheila's ever was. A mother's breaking point. Lai Finnegan has always prided herself on being composed, clinical, and calculating. But beneath her calm, surgical demeanor lies a seething contempt for Luna Nozawa, a girl she's long viewed as a walking disaster who crept into her son's life like a virus. At first, it was subtle disapproval. Then came veiled threats. But after Luna's downward spiral, her emotional breakdown, her erratic behavior, her apparent breakdown over Liam Spencer, and the near-tragic misunderstanding involving a bottle of Poppy's mints, Lai snapped. After all, she didn't save John Finn Finnegan from the depths of death, only for him to end up in a toxic romance with Loony Luna. In Lai's eyes, Luna is a manipulative time bomb, worse than Sheila because she hides behind innocence. The catalyst. A breakdown at Forrester. It started at Forrester Creations when Luna, trembling and confused, showed up late to a design review, unable to explain her actions. Her sketches were wild, unfinished, and even disturbing. When Hope gently asked her if she was okay, Luna burst into tears, babbling about how no one understood her. Finn arrived to escort her out, and cameras caught her screaming, "I'm not crazy. You're all just jealous." The media was relentless. Headlines blared. Forrester intern suffers breakdown on livestream, and Luna Nozawa's meltdown raises mental health concerns. Lai couldn't have been more pleased. But when Finn stubbornly defended Luna, claiming she just needed help and love, Lai saw her son slipping from her grasp. She decided to do the only thing a mother could do: fake Luna's death. Step 1. The disappearance. Lai used her hospital connections and psychiatric allies to claim Luna had been admitted for evaluation after a psychological incident. She told Poppy, through gritted teeth, that she would take care of it. Poppy, still grieving the fallout with Bill and emotionally fragile herself, agreed to let her handle the transfer discreetly. But that's not where Lai stopped. She created a falsified death certificate, used her mortuary contacts to stage cremation paperwork, and planted an abandoned car with Luna's personal items near Mulholland Drive, alongside a suicide note typed on Luna's laptop, which chillingly read, "I can't keep disappointing everyone. I feel like I'm already dead." The world believed it. Social media lit up with memorials. Forrester posted a tribute. Hope and RG were shell-shocked. Poppy collapsed, inconsolable. And Finn, he broke. And that's exactly what Lai wanted. Step 2. The secret prison, but Luna wasn't dead. She woke up in a sanitized, windowless room, her wrists bruised, her mind foggy. Lai had drugged her with sedatives and transported her to a private medical facility, technically off the grid, where she claimed to be treating her. "I'm doing this for your own good," Lai whispered. "You were spiraling. Now we have a chance to fix you." Luna screamed, she begged. But the room was soundproof, no phones, no cameras, no visitors. Lai had created her own psychiatric black site. For weeks, Luna was subjected to therapy sessions with biased doctors paid to deem her unstable. She was injected with mood stabilizers and monitored around the clock. When she stopped eating, they fed her intravenously. When she wept, Lai blamed emotional narcissism. "You always ruin things. You almost ruined Finn, but not anymore." The fallout in LA. Meanwhile, back in LA, grief and confusion reigned. Finn spiraled into despair, blaming himself for not doing more. Steffi, surprisingly, offered comfort, not in the form of rekindled romance, but as a friend. She told him Luna had been troubled for months, maybe since the drugged kiss with RJ. Hope tried to console RJ, who grew distant and resentful. He blamed himself for not seeing the signs. His designs grew darker. He even clashed with Zend in a public argument, accusing him of circling like a vulture, even while Luna was alive. Poppy, however, sensed something wasn't right. She tried to visit the hospital where Lai claimed Luna was taken, only to be turned away. No records existed. When she pressed Lai, she was met with cold indifference. "Your daughter made her choice, Poppy," Lai said icily. "Let her go," but Poppy couldn't. She turned to Bill Spencer. Bill Spencer investigates. Bill, still angry over Luna's downward spiral and questioning whether she really was his daughter, initially dismissed Poppy's pleas. But something in her desperation struck a nerve. He hired Justin Barber, his best investigator, to dig into Luna's disappearance. Within days, red flags popped up. The death certificate wasn't filed through official state systems. The crematorium listed didn't exist. Luna's laptop had been recycled at a fake electronics drop-off point. Even her insurance had been mysteriously deactivated. Bill growled, "This smells like a cover-up." Justin agreed. And then they found the footage. Grainy security footage from a roadside camera, showing Lai's car the night Luna died. A shadowy figure loaded into the back seat. The timestamp matched the exact window Luna was supposed to have vanished. Poppy saw the footage and gasped, hand to her mouth. Lai took her. The rescue mission. Bill wasted no time. He barged into Lai's office at the hospital with fire in his eyes. "Where is she, Lee?" Lee played dumb. But when he showed the footage, she paled. "I don't know what you think you found." Bill slammed his hand on the desk. "Tell me where Luna is, or I'll have you dragged out in handcuffs." Lai knew she was losing control. Later that night, Justin tracked the power grid patterns Lai had authorized for a private wing outside Los Angeles. An old rehab facility converted into a holistic center with no patients listed. They stormed the facility with a legal team and law enforcement in tow. And inside, they found Luna, gaunt, shivering, and barely able to speak. When she saw Poppy, she collapsed in her arms. "Mama." Lee's arrest and denial. Lai was arrested for kidnapping, false imprisonment, medical fraud, and falsification of documents. As they led her away in handcuffs, her head held high, she muttered. She was a danger to herself. I saved her. Finn watched in horror. His mother, the woman who once saved his life, had become the monster. You didn't save anyone, he whispered. You nearly destroyed her. Lee snapped back. I protected you, Finn. She was infecting you. The line between motherly love and madness had been crossed. Luna's recovery and a dark new chapter. Luna's recovery is slow and painful. She suffers from nightmares, flashbacks, and a deep sense of betrayal. She questions whether she truly was spiraling or if she was gaslit into believing it. Finn apologizes over and over again. He promises to help her heal. But Luna isn't ready to forgive. Meanwhile, Aji remains distant. Luna's return triggers guilt, shame, and questions about whether they can ever return to the love they once shared. And as for Lei, in her psychiatric evaluation, she claimed she still doesn't regret it. She was a parasite. And I'd do it again. Luna's lawsuit? Poppy considers suing the hospital board and the state over Lei's abuse of power. But Luna, emotionally exhausted, may not want to relive it in court. Lei's trial begins. Will she plead insanity or justify her actions as a doctor protecting a patient? Sheila may even find poetic irony in Lei's downfall. Finn caught between two worlds. He's torn between the mother who gave him life and the woman he's supposed to protect. Can he be the man Luna needs, or is he too broken himself for Jay's spiral? The guilt may send him down a dark creative path. Could he turn to someone else, maybe even Paris, for solace, hope, and Steffi unite? With the family in chaos, the Forrester women try to stabilize the brand and keep scandals from going public. But secrets don't stay buried for long in this town. In a show where villains often rise and fall, few saw Lee Finnegan as the next Sheila. But when a mother becomes obsessed with saving her son, even the purest intentions can breed the darkest sins. Lee faked Luna's death to end a relationship, but she may have buried her own soul in the process. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.